on quiet streets, two hearts finding where to meet. But life pulled us apart, left me talking to the dark. If I called you tonight, would it feel the same? Or have we both moved on to different names? Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scars. When the world felt small and your hands felt warm. Take me back to the start, if only for a moment. I've been up since 3, scrolling back where we used to be. Half truths in this late night chat, both of us knowing what it like that. Funny how we talk like we're fine, but your name still lives in my rhyme. Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scars. Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scars. When the world felt small and your hands felt warm. Take me back to the start, if only for a moment. If only for a moment. If only for a moment. Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scars. When the world felt small and your hands felt warm. Take me back to the start, if only for a moment. We were sparks on quiet streets, two hearts finding where to meet. But life pulled us apart, left me talking to the dark. If I called you tonight, would it feel the same? Or have we both moved on to different names? Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scars. When the world felt small and your hands felt warm. Take me back to the start, if only for a moment. I've been up since 3, scrolling back where we used to be. Half truths in this late night chat, both of us knowing what it like that. Funny how we talk like we're fine, but your name still lives in my rhyme. Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scars. Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scars. When the world felt small and your hands felt warm. Take me back to the start, if only for a moment. If only for a moment. If only for a moment. Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scars. When the world felt small and your hands felt warm. Take me back to the start, if only for a moment. sparks on quiet streets, two hearts finding where to meet. But life pulled us apart, left me talking to the dark. If I called you tonight, would it feel the same? Or have we both moved on to different names? Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scars. When the world felt small and your hands felt warm. Take me back to the start, if only for a moment. I've been up since 3, scrolling back where we used to be. Half truths in this late night chat, both of us knowing what a lie that. Funny how we talk like we're fine, but your name still lives in my rhyme. Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scars. Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scars. When the world felt small and your hands felt warm. Take me back to the start, if only for a moment. If only for a moment. If only for a moment. Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the scars. When the world felt small and your hands felt warm. Take me back to the start, if only for a moment. We were sparks on quiet streets, two hearts finding where to meet. But life pulled us apart, left me talking to the dark. If I called you tonight, would it feel the same? Or have we both moved on to different names? Take me.
Olá pessoas, tudo bem? Aqui quem fala é o Menuso e hoje voltamos aqui para a cobertura da Gamescom Open Night, que estará começando aí às 14h30. E agora são acho que 2h12. E enquanto não começa o nosso evento aí, para a gente acompanharmos juntos aqui os lançamentos aí que estão por vir nos próximos anos. Vamos dar uma olhadinha aqui comigo no catálogo aí da Xbox Store, que entraram bastante jogos aí na promoção. Na promoção esse mês aí. E vamos estar vendo juntos aí com vocês alguns jogos aí, o que vocês estão achando, se vale a pena ou não. Eu tô querendo comprar alguns também. E logo de cara aqui já temos Criminal Desert, que não tá tão na promoção assim, que ali está com 340, quase R$80 de desconto. Temos aqui Ative, simulador. Deixa eu dar uma conferida aqui no meu feedback, se está tudo ok. Ok, está tudo ok aqui, pessoal. Vamos aí dar uma olhada aqui na live, como é que tá. Ok, a live ainda não começou, faltam aí alguns minutinhos. Faltam aí 23 minutos para o início da nossa live. Muito bem, então, pessoal, vamos estar dando uma olhada aí no nosso catálogo aqui da Xbox Store. E logo de cara aqui vemos GTA, que está movimentando aí as fofocas dos últimos dias com o hacker que conseguiu aí ter acesso, né, Vamos ver jogos aqui gratuitos. Pessoal que está final do mês chegando e está sem nenhum trocadinho no bolso para estar comprando games. Temos alguma coisa aqui gratuita. Fortnite, como sempre, né? Está aí de graça aí. Teve nova atualização, se eu não me engano, ali das animações ali de Sonic, né? E Crash. Alguns games ali que estão fazendo ali as skins do Fortnite. Temos aqui futebol, cara. Futebol, não sou muito chegado em futebol para fazer gameplays aí. Call of Duty, top, hein? Call of Duty Black Ops 6, incluído no Game Pass. Aqui temos o Alpha. Esse Alpha aqui é uma corrida de carro. E está sempre na promoção aí. Se quiser dando uma conferida aí. É um jogo bom, cara, de corrida, para quem gosta do gênero aí. É um joguinho bem bacana. Mas vamos ver aqui o trailer dele aqui, como é que ele tá. Tá bem bacana, pessoal. Vale aí cada centavo, já que é de graça, né? De graça, então até injeção na testa aí. Olha só os carros, bem bacana. Legal aí, pessoal. Muito bem. Vamos ver aqui mais alguns. Warzone, ok. Temos aqui um de skate. Skate. Prévia do jogo. Ah, é prévia só, né? Não é o jogo. Não é o jogo base. O jogo inteiro. Apex, Tumble Guys. Tumble Guys aí a minha filhinha sempre tá jogando. É bacana também pra quem curte aí. Sims. The Sims. Esse Take Off 2. Pra você tá jogando aí com a sua companheira. Ele está de graça aqui, mas não é. É apenas um passe de amigo, né? Esse joguinho bem legal também. Aqui está Ronaldinho Gaúcho. Vamos ver aqui, temos também Hitman. Free, é uma demo, né? Temos aqui jogo de sinuca, está de graça também. Esse aqui eu baixei para minha menina jogar. Starlit Kart Racing. É um jogo bem bacana também para você jogar aí com toda a sua família. Estilo Mario Kart aí, você já tem este item. Eu tinha ele no outro game aqui. Os comentários aqui estão bem favorecendo o game. Ótima, grande rapaziada, ok. Mario Kart Brazuca. Este é um ótimo jogo, bom jogo, bugado, muito bom. Ok. Vamos ver o que mais temos de graça. Aqui, ó, Resident Evil Revelations, capítulo 1 apenas, né? Você está fazendo aí uma análise do game. Temos aqui também The Walking Dead. Todo de grátis. Temos aqui, qual que é esse? Off the Grid. Legal. Temos Killer Instinct. Esse Killer Instinct eu joguei no Super Nintendo há alguns anos atrás aí. É bacana, hein, pessoal? Temos aqui Naraka. Oráculo. Blade Point. Isso aqui o que que é? Naraka. Mergulho nas lendas. Eu acho que é um MMO, né? RPG. Aham, eu acho que é. Ok. Temos aqui Crossout. Tem bastante jogo aqui, pessoal, ó. Quem quiser arcade aqui, ó, gratuito também. Estilo clássico aí dos fliperamas de antigamente. Quem gosta do gênero aqui, mais um Starlit Adventures. Esse aqui é um passatempo bem bacana, se você quiser deixar aí pra sua criança jogar. Deixa eu botar um pouquinho do trailer aqui. Ele é tipo de plataforma, né? Você vai ter que ir descendo. Bem bonitinho, bem carismático o jogo aí. Ô, louco, pessoal, estava aí sem o áudio da minha placa de captura. Ainda bem que eu vi aqui na hora, hein? Vou baixar um pouquinho. Dourado aqui, ok. Aqui assim tá bom, né, pessoal? Ok. Vou fazer um teste do áudio aqui. Uhum. Microfone também está ok. Muito bem. Agora está ok. Deixa eu fazer um feedback aqui do meu áudio, pessoal. Baixar um pouquinho mais aqui, ó. Assim. Agora, vamos ver de novo. Mais um. Por enquanto não temos ninguém na live para me fazer os feedbacks. Mas devagarinho o pessoal vai chegando aí para a live. Aí, agora sim, pessoal, vamos lá. Opa, abaixa, abaixa, abaixa. Aí, vamos ver o que mais temos aqui. Mais um gratuito, temos tanque, temos crossout, travel. Ok, caramba, tem bastante game aqui de graça, né? Fazia tempo que eu não passava por aqui. Muito bem. Vamos lá então buscar as ofertas que estão bombando aqui no catálogo da Xbox Store. Aqui temos bastante ofertas, hein? Ok, vamos ver os filtros. Deixa eu botar uns filtros aqui em X. Vamos colocar preços até R$10, que tal? Menos de 20, vai lá. Menos de R$20. Ok. Aqui, menos de 20. Bacana, hein? Tem muito game legal aqui, pessoal. Temos aqui Mortal Kombat. Temos Injustice a R$12. Vale muito a pena, hein? Aqui, ó, R$1. Tchu. Também. Aqui, o Titanfall, pessoal. Pra quem curte aqui, ó, Star Wars. 19. Dragon Age aqui, retrocompatível com o 360. Pra quem curte plataforma, aqui tem um joguinho bem bacana, ó, pessoal. Estilo Super Mario Brothers. Quer ver, ó? Descrição, recursos. Vamos ver aqui alguns comentários. Não temos? Perfeito, muito bom. Aventura 2D de plataforma sensacional. Uma carta de amor aos jogos dos anos 90. Perfeito. Vou botar um pouquinho aqui da... Não sei se temos trailer. E temos trailer. Vamos dar uma olhadinha no trailer, ver como que está. Faltando aí apenas 8 minutos para o nosso evento aí, pessoal. Fiquem conosco aí mais uns minutinhos. E entraremos aí ao vivo com a Gamescom de 2026 para vermos aí os futuros lançamentos. Vou voltar aqui nas imagens, ó. Aqui temos algumas imagens, pessoal. Que bonitinho, que bacana. Ok, tem até tempo lá em cima, né? Para fazer algumas runs. Deixa eu ver o que mais temos aqui. Vou baixar um pouquinho meu feedback aqui. Ô, pessoal, aqui, ó. Mirror's Edge. Jogo bacana aqui, hein? Da nova geração, se não me engano, né? Geração passada aí, eu acho que foi. Temos Tomb Raider. Não sei que valor que está, pois já adquiri o game. Todos da franquia Tomb Raider acho que estão em promoção. E menos de R$20. Caramba, hein? Mega Man. Pra quem curte aqui, ó, Mega Man. Caramba, coleção Legacy. Vamos ver o que vem na coleção. Sou fã da saga Mega Man também. R$10. Vamos ver o que vem na edição. Ok, se não me engano é do SNES. E sim, né? Do Nintendinho. Ok, muito bem. Vamos ver o que mais temos aqui. Metro Exodus. Temos... Ah, esse aqui eu não sei que jogo que é. Quantum Break, aí custando apenas R$20 também. Temos Tiff. Deus Ex. Tomb Raider, das antigas aí, pra quem curte. Blue Dragon. Também, Mass Effect. Bastante jogos aí. Jogos a partir de... A menos de R$20, né? Se eu não me engano. Lara Croft. In Guardian of Light. Tanks. Temos aqui Westland. Muito bem. Jogos aqui. Perfect Ninja 4. Caramba, hein? Joguinhos aqui bem bacaninho pra você estar jogando aí com toda a sua família. Ou sozinho também, né? Se melhor preferir. Deixa eu subir um pouquinho o filtro aqui. Temos ainda 6 minutos. Vamos subir um pouco o filtro para R$ 30. Vamos ver aqui. Temos aí por R$ 30. De 20 a 40, que tal? Ok, de 20 a R$ 40 aí. Vamos ver aqui Batman. Returne a Arkham. Ok, temos aqui 4 Lego por R$ 39. Ok, Batman também aqui Arkham Knight com o passe de Game Pass. Mortal Kombat, Lord of the Fallens. Esse Lord of the Fallen eu comecei a jogar, mas não consegui terminar, pois ser um jogo bem difícil para mim, que não estava habituado aí ao gênero. Saints Row, temos aqui Batman Lego. Star Wars, legal. Battlefront 2. Temos Fable, ainda está a R$ 34. Caramba, hein? Resident Evil Revelations 1 e 2 por R$ 36. Acho que tá valendo muito a pena, hein, pessoal? Caramba, hein? R$ 36. Ainda bem que eu vi que ainda não tenho esses 2 games da franquia. Deixa eu ver o que vem no game, se é tudo... Inclui personagem. Ah, são personagem de episódio extra, mochila, Resident Evil Revelations 2, episódio 1. Ok, Revelations. Depois tem que ler com cuidado o que vem, pessoal. Antes de comprar os games aí, prestem bastante atenção no que vem no game. Se não é pacote de extra, né? De personagem. Robin Hood? Caramba, não tinha visto esse game. R$ 30. Descrição, RPG, otimizado para Xbox Series S e X. Caraca, velho, legalzinho? Não tinha visto esse game ainda. Robin Hood. Deixa eu ver o trailer com vocês aí. Tem trailer? Tem aqui, ó. Vamos dar uma olhadinha no trailer, pessoal. Não tinha visto esse game ainda. Caramba, hein? RPG, se não me engano, né? É um RPGzinho. Caramba, criação de tudo ainda. Um pouco de banho de meu mic aqui. Ok. Legal, pessoal. Bacana aí. Não tinha visto esse jogo ainda. Ainda não havia visto esse game. Beleza, vamos lá. 2h27 da tarde. Vamos ver como é que tá aqui o nosso evento aqui. Faltando aí 2 minutos. É show. Certo isso? Fazer uma conferidinha aqui, pessoal. Já voltamos aí.
We were sparks on quiet streets, two hearts finding where to meet. But life pulled us apart, left me talking to the dark. If I called you tonight, would it feel the same? Or have we both moved on to different names? Take me back to the start, before the quiet and the...
Ok, pessoal. Acho que é aqui, né? Faltando aí 5 minutinhos para o início de nossa live. Vamos dar uma conferidinha aí no que temos para hoje. Temos aí também Final Fantasy VII Revelations, novidades aí também sobre o próximo capítulo da aclamada franquia da Square Enix. Está por vir aí também. Vamos ter Gears of War E-Day, prelúdio focado no jovem Marcos e Dom deve roubar a cena no palco do Xbox. Vamos ter alguma coisa aí também sobre o novo jogo da franquia Gears of War. Vamos ter também The Witcher 3, Song of the Past, revelações oficiais da nova expansão de conteúdo para o clássico da CD Projekt Red. Metro também, Metro 2039, vamos ter o novo e sombrio jogo de tiro pós-apocalíptico da 4A Games fará sua aparição. E temos também Ontons, um novo jogo de terror e ficção científica da Frictional Games, criadores de Soma e Amnésia, estrelado por Stellan Skarsgård. E temos também o aguardado aí Fable. Será que vamos ter alguma coisa aí de Fable que foi adiado para janeiro ou fevereiro de 2027? Eu, como já joguei todos os Fables anteriores aí, estou ansioso para ver novos trailers e o que mais virá sobre Fable. Também temos aí Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, presenças garantidas que reforçam o robusto catálogo da Microsoft. O horário de evento será às 15 horas e temos o pré-show aí às 2 horas e 30 minutos. Muito bem, pessoal. Vamos ver se temos algumas notícias também sobre o nosso evento aí, que começará daqui a pouco. Ok. O que está apitando aqui, pessoal? Pisando e... Bem, faltando aí 2 minutinhos para o início. Ok, o que já está confirmado são Final Fantasy VII, Revelation, Gears of War E-Day, Game of Thrones, Warfare Westeros, temos The Witcher, Song of the Past, Metro Exodus 2039 e outros títulos também temos aí. Tudo bem, pessoal? 2 minutos e 10 aí para começarmos. E me diz aí, pessoal, nos comentários aí qual game vocês estão mais aguardando aí. Depois aí dos últimos vazamentos da mídia, né, sobre o aclamadíssimo GTA 6 que está dando o que falar aí nas redes sociais e no mundo dos games, essa reviravolta aí, teve especulações aí que a própria Rockstar teria soltado essas bombas aí para dar mais engajamento, mas acredito que não, né? Porque mais engajada aí que a nossa Rockstar e também seu GTA 6, aclamadíssimo por muitos aí. E vamos ir na expectativa. Eu que joguei desde o primeiro GTA, não sei quem lembra aí, quem é dos 30 mais aí vai lembrar. Aquele GTA que era visto de cima, né? Carrinhos ficavam embaixo ali, em plano no chão ali, sabe? 1D, não sei se fala 1D ou 2D. E os carrinhos eram vistos de cima, cara. Era muito legal. Acho que foi... Eu joguei no Play 1, se não me engano. No Play 1 que eu joguei o primeiro GTA. A gente tive o Play 1 depois de eu ter o meu Nintendo... Super Nintendinho. Super Nintendo, eu consegui conquistar ele aí com os meus 12 para 13 anos, se não me engano. A gente morava na roça aí, no sítio. Fui criado no sítio, para quem ainda não sabe aí. Quem acompanha a comunidade, fui criado aí no sítio. E a gente, para ter um trocado aí, né, que nós não éramos família assim com um grande poder aquisitivo, Aí a gente saía para fazer atividades corriqueiras, né, do sítio ali para as vizinhanças. E eu e meu irmão fomos lá para colher algodão. Sim, colher algodão aí. E lembro como se fosse hoje. Conseguimos colher 5 arrobas de algodão, conseguindo aí cerca de R$ 80, que na época era bastante. E compramos aí o meu Super Nintendo. Kyle Bosman, está aí o nosso aclamado apresentador. E vamos aí, pessoal, acompanhando aí. Vou ver se eu consigo deixar legendas aqui, não sei se tem. Ao vivo só agora aqui. Legendas? Será que vai ter legendas? Ao vivo não tem legenda, né, pessoal? Ah, verdade. Vamos lá então, para quem entende bom inglês aí, fique à vontade para traduzir. Por enquanto não entendo muito. Ok. O que temos aqui, pessoal? Ah, que bichinho que é esse? Não tô lembrado agora. Legal, legal. Caramba, o que é? Plataforma? Online? Será, pessoal? Que jogo é esse? Quem deixa nos comentários aí que eu não sei o que é não, hein? Tô acompanhando esse game aí. E pegou de surpresa esse joguinho, hein? Ah, bacana, bem coloridinho aí. Arms? Ah, sim. Legal. Also, Devour Payment. Bacana, hein? Bacana, show de bola. Vamos ver o que mais. Arms. Qual o próximo aqui? Opa. Ei, não tô lembrado que jogo é esse, hein, pessoal? Quem vai sabendo os nomes aí, deixa nos comentários aí, hein? Ei, jogo de conduzir trem? Simulador de trem? Massa, velho. Eu tinha visto esse jogo não, hein? Legal. Simulador aí de tráfego de trem, pra quem curte aí, simuladores aí, bacana. Qual o nome? Train Sim World 7. Disponível para Xbox, PlayStation, disponível na Steam para todas as plataformas. Não me engano aí. Vou conferir meu feedback aqui, pessoal, dá licença. Bacana, hein? Vamos ver. Atari, o que é isso? Aí. Caramba, hein, pessoal? Bastante jogos coloridos aí na nova geração. Tudo bem, então? Mais temos aí. Original aí. Mais um lançamento. Ah, bacana. Game aí de construção de parque. Parque de diversões. Legal. Tipo aquele joguinho de Clash of Clans, né? Aqueles... falando nisso, eu tenho a minha vila ainda de Clash of Clans, tá parada lá. E voltar e jogar de novo. Ah. Destruiu e voltou. Conserta e quebra. Vamos ver qual é o nome do game aí, pessoal. Roller Coaster Tycoon. Ok, joguinho aí na Steam apenas. Olha, top esse. Ok, mundo bonito, hein, pessoal? Olha os gráficos. Tá bacana, hein? Direção de arte aí meio cartoon, não? Não, cartoon não, né? Eu que tô vendo errado aqui. Caramba, hein? O mundo dos games aí me deixa fascinado, hein? Quantos jogos temos aí à nossa disposição, cara. E vários gêneros e várias jogabilidades. Pra quem curte o gênero aí, ó, bonito o jogo, hein? Pokémon? Não, né? Ué. Ué. Ah. Capaz que eu não conheci que era Pokémon. Não é, né? Ah. Bonito o jogo, pessoal. Bacana, hein? Vamos ver. Global Art, Animal Wow. Opa, mais um aí já de cara, já, pessoal. Ah, quem? Está bonito também. Gráfico. Caramba. Caraca, hein? E pessoal, top, hein? Jogão também. Estilo Shell Blade? Blade Shells? Shells Blade? Daqui é? Shell Blade? Caraca, hein? Top. Souls like? Caramba, hein? Ambientação bonita, hein? Olha os gráficos, top. Caramba, hein? Games japonês? Caramba, hein? Direção de arte desse jogo aí caprichou, hein?
Welcome back, everyone. I'm a little upset at the moment because I was promised there would be no Bubsy in the pre-show this year, and yet there he was. How's this keep happening? But let's continue counting down to opening night live with more wall-to-wall trailers. So far, we've seen high-speed action, we've seen high-speed trains, we've seen animo. So obviously at this point you're wondering, where are the horror games? Unfortunately, we don't have any this year.
Ok, qual que é o próximo? Vamos conferir aí, pessoal. Terceira pessoa. Não, primeira pessoa. Primeira pessoa aí o game de... Vamos acompanhar juntos aí. Caraca, véia. Sai fora, macho. Terror? Ixi. E-mail de match. Bacana, hein? O jogo é? Conseguiu ver o nome aí pra quem conhece, pessoal? Deixa nos comentários aí os games que estão aparecendo aí. Tá brincando, bicho. Não faz muito meu tipo esses jogos assim. Mas tamo aí. Perceptum 2027 para Xbox, PlayStation 5 e PC também. Não temos a data aí de lançamento. Tá desligando aqui o meu controle.
So it's empowering to be that kind of person. Anyway, if you've been wondering what the team behind Tinykin has been up to, you're about to immediately find out.
Oxe, quem que tá online aí? Opa, agora que eu vi, hein? Drica está online aí, vendo a nossa transmissão aí. Muito bem. Deixou o seu like aí. Estamos aí, Drica, acompanhando aqui o evento da Gamescom. Está acontecendo aí na data de hoje aí. Para vermos aí os lançamentos dos próximos jogos aí que estão por vir. No ano de 2026, 2027 aí e 2028. Agora estamos aqui com o pré-show, né? Com os lançamentos aí. Não necessariamente de menor peso, mas eles vão deixar os mais aclamados pelo público pro final, né? Então depois das 3 teremos aí os próximos jogos. Por enquanto aqui serão esses games. Ok, deixa eu parar de mexer aqui. O meu feedback que está... E deu. Ok. O que temos aí? A Córnea Mirror Worlds para PS5, Xbox Series S, Nintendo Switch 2. Ok. Vicente Cassett. Oxi. Zumbi? Que jogo é esse? Caraca, hein? Legal o jogo. Das antigas, né? Espadas ainda aí e... tiros. Armas. Antiga Inglaterra, será que se passa o game? Sai fora, bicho. Eita, bonitão aí o jogo também, pessoal. Mais um game aí. Legal. Primeira pessoa também. Quem gosta aí dessa mecânica? Caraca, bicho. Valor Mortis. Outubro, 13 de outubro. Esse ano ainda? Esse ano ainda, hein, pessoal? Jogo ali. Caraca, bicho. Que isso, mano? Jogo de tanque? Ambientação futurista aí? Que jogo é esse, pessoal? Nem consegui ver ainda. Quem conhece o jogo aí? Tanque, Hatch. Legal.
Which is crazy, because that's the first year they had a Gamescom. But back then it was just a bunch of silent trailers for Hopscotch and Knucklebones. Now, another brand new game announcement.
For years, these delightful stories have sparked inspiration.
DLA Studios. E que vem por aí? Illusion Island.
Thankfully, I found a way.
Battletoads.
But to make them even better, you'll have to fully immerse yourself within them. Be
Legal, hein?
and cunning.
Does your puzzle have a stupid name too?
You'll be introduced to friends
Yous may be ugly, but you sure can fight.
and foes.
Tickets to my show! Wolves and den.
You'll need to become resourceful
I don't know what your strategy is,
and resilient.
I also don't care.
These stories will test you. And once you've fully experienced all my
Game em outra pegada, né, pessoal? Estilo meio cartunesco aí. Murals. Tá vindo também aí 2027. Murals. Pra PC, né?
Sometimes I like when a trailer just shows you its final boss. They just said, hey, here's this evil long-haired nerd. You gotta stop this guy. Mission accepted. Hey, welcome to the Gamescom opening night live pre-show, where I realize there's been a lot of debuts already to keep track of. You might be looking for some help just to remember all these titles to add to your wish list later. Well, I can't help you. I'm sorry, you're on your own. All I have is more world premieres.
Caraca, velho. Isso é um jogo ou é um filme, bicho? Oxi. Caralho, hein? Oxi. Ah, isso aí é pessoa real, não é? Caramba, hein? Turista aí? Oxi. Caramba, hein? É outro jogo já? Oxi. Nem apareceu o nome? Acho que não mesmo, né? Bacana também. O Manquim 2027 também. Mais um game para esse ano ainda. Bastante jogos para esse ano. Deixa eu pegar meu feedback aqui, pessoal. Dá licença.
But you can Google it 2 minutes from now. That's
Okay.
the magic of what we're doing here.
Caraca, bicho. Ok. Ah, estamos aí. Qual é esse game então? Próximo? Bem. Ok. Esquema de luta aí bem interessante, pessoal. Olha só quantas partículas voando. Bastante efeitos especiais aí no jogo. Caraca, hein? Bacana o jogo, hein? Bonito o game também, pessoal. Oxi. Vem cá, bichinho, vem. Caraca, hein? Legal, pessoal. Gostei do game, hein? Quem sabe aí quantos desses lançamentos conseguiremos trazer para o canal aí, né? Elta, Death Wall Gods.
Crazy about that trailer? The little dragon companion never talked. I don't know if I've ever seen a video game before where you have a little flying dragon friend who isn't wisecracking. That was refreshing. And now we're going to take a first ever look at a game for 2-player co-op enthusiasts.
Opa.
What was Mom like? You never talk about her much.
She was complicated.
Delivery for your special day.
Impossible. This was your mother's sigil.
What? How? Maybe we should see what's inside.
Mais um game carismático aí, pessoal. Legal.
Can we start changing ages?
Olha,
I suppose we should.
top. Pra jogar em 2 aí, que top.
Change who you are. Just press a
Caraca, hein? Bacana, pessoal. Curti, hein?
What's all this now?
It's a treasure
Olha
hunt.
que da hora.
Birthday treasure hunt from Mom.
Or some kind of elder fraud. Where your
Que
mom
massa, hein? Ah, não. Esse tem que ter pro canal, hein, pessoal. Esse eu vou...
Any chance Mom could still be out
Vai
there
ser o
somewhere?
primeiro que eu vou pegar.
is never coming back.
I can't just ignore this, Grandpa.
Jogar com a dona encrenca. Legal. Weasley No, Age Twisters.
Twisting, okay?
Jogar aí com pai e filha. Filho. Temos mais um da Capcom aqui. E será que temos?
Save this world. I will entity. How about a little game?
Caraca, hein? Filé o joguinho também, pessoal. Top. Tentação top, hein? Combate fluido. Boss esquisito aí.
The time has come for the finale.
Caramba, hein?
I can tell you
Muito bem também.
times
Olha só. E que é? Será, pessoal? Sekiro? Não? Não, né? Onimasha Wait. Ixi, já foi. Que demo. Ok, não joguei nenhum da franquia ainda. Mas bacana. Way of the Sword. Está disponível para Xbox, PlayStation 5, também para PC.
To its demo in the middle of this pre-show. Now, I don't blame you if you're about to boot that up, but while it's downloading, we're about to hit my favorite part of this show. We're about to check out a brand new trailer for the beautiful Mariachi Legends. And then immediately after that, I got to have an interview with the game's creative director. So first, let's see this.
Conferir mais um game aí juntos, pessoal. Que game que é esse? Game de plataforma? Estilo anos 90 aí? Estilo Castlevania? Bacana também, hein? Pra quem curte aí. Uma outra pegada também.
Madre Katrina siempre consigue lo que quiere, tarde o temprano.
No me hagas esperar.
Abril. 27 de abril de 2027. New Dish Caldo Tropelente.
Blessed with a guest joining us now, the creative director and composer of Mariachi Legends, Miguel Hasson.
It's really nice to be here. Thank you for having me.
What is Mariachi Legends, and where did this concept come from?
Mariachi Legends is a pixel art Metroidvania, and it started with the realization that Alucard's suit is like 90% of a mariachi suit already, and so we started thinking about that Mexican vampire sort of idea, and we infused it with Aztec culture and Mexican culture, and so one thing led to another, and we have Mariachi Legends.
Can you tell us one particular element of Mexican culture that you were excited to put into Mariachi Legends that you've never seen before in any other video game?
My mom's from this town called Mascota here in Jalisco, and it's one of those towns that's in the category of magical town or pueblo mágico. This would be the first time a pueblo mágico is ever present in a video game ever. It's very Mexican and I feel proud of it.
So how does this actually play?
We mix like fast combo action with RPG. So it's like a Ninja Gaiden
Madre
Castlevania.
Katrina.
You know, these combos allow you to get extra buffs. There's also the element of hunting for ingredients and being able to cook Mexican traditional dishes. And so that allows you to enter some boss fights ridiculously overpowered.
So when can people finally play this game?
We're finally ready to announce that the game is coming next year in April 27th.
Thank you for coming to talk with all of us.
It's my pleasure.
Now, I've got good news and bad news. The bad news is we're all out of trailers for this pre-show, which means that the good news is that it's time for the top 10 reasons to be excited for Gamescom Opening Night Live 2026. Okay. Number 10, Gears of War E-Day. The E stands for emergence, but it might as well
Number
stand
10.
for excited for Gamescom. Number 9 reason to be excited for Gamescom Opening Night Live 2026. Netflix couldn't lock down the exclusivity. Number 8, Ananta. That's the game that's like Vice City, but also
Ananta.
anime.
Temos 10 games
Also
anunciados
has
aí, então.
Superman powers. It's never boring. Number 7, So far, the
tirar minha
increasing price of RAM has not
cabeça daqui.
impacted the cost of watching trailers. Number 6. We hid the word nooblet somewhere in Jeff Keighley's script and he hasn't found it yet. Number 5. A live
A live.
performance of Guillotina from Eugenics. That's gonna be bonkers. Number 4. The Witcher 3, Songs of the Past.
The Witcher 3.
Never too late for DLC. Number 3. Final Fantasy 7.
Final Fantasy 7 Revelation.
They haven't shown a single second
Top também, hein?
with gameplay yet.
Só jogão, pessoal. Fiquem conosco aí para não perder.
As we helplessly trundle towards an all-digital future, manufactured traditions such as these have somehow become a rare remaining live space to share mutual enthusiasm for games. That one's not really a joke. Sometimes I just get sad about stuff. And the number one reason to be excited for Gamescom opening night live is the pre-show is over. Oh, okay. No more waiting. No more anticipating. From this point forward, we'll be live in Cologne, Germany. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
Thank you. Aí.
Creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
É, pessoal. E comece o show. É, pessoal, quem sabe nos próximos anos, o Play não tá na plateia ali. É, o céu é o limite. Vai saber, né, pessoal? Tem que jogar pro universo.
Well, you've come to the right place. This is Gamescom opening night live in Cologne, Germany at Messe. And the crowd this year, you guys are honestly the loudest I've ever heard you. The energy and hype is on another level. You guys are prepped and ready, and we got a lot of great stuff for you today. It feels great to be back, surrounded by over 5,000 fans at the biggest consumer video game event in the world. This week, more than 350,000 people are expected here at Gamescom, and tens of millions of more will watch live online around the world. We love you too. Well, you'll see if you love me by the end of the show, but yes, hopefully you will love me. When we started Opening Night Live in 2019, we didn't know what to expect. From the very beginning, you guys welcomed us. And year after year, this community has made us feel home here in Germany. This is, believe it or not, our 8th ONL, and we're so excited to bring you an amazing 2 hours of video games.
Thank you very much.
Last year's ONL will always hold a very special place in my heart because it was actually the final show of mine that my dad was able to watch. Immediately after the show, I actually had to cancel all my meetings here at Gamescom and flew back to New York to be with my dad during his final days. And sadly, as you may know, he passed away just a few days after Gamescom last year. But from his hospital bed, he did watch last year's show, and he saw all of you, and he knew how much this stage and this community meant to me. So standing here with you tonight means more than I can really express. I know he would be proud that we are back together, once again celebrating the creativity, passion, and people who make games the biggest form of entertainment in the world. So thank you for this moment, everybody. Tonight, I carry my dad's memory with me onto this stage. I am so grateful for all of you for welcoming me back, and Shocks as well, who will be out here in just a minute. It is no secret that video games and the video game industry is changing and evolving. On one level, that's exciting, but on another, it's kind of scary. It feels like there isn't a week we don't see headlines about layoffs or studio closures. And on top of that, the larger electronic storage and memory crisis means that acquiring game hardware is more expensive than it's ever been. But in spite of all that, developers around the world are pushing forward to build new games. Big teams, small indie teams, and teams all around the world. Tonight, you're going to see projects on stage from teams in places like France, Sweden, the UK, Italy, Canada, China, Japan, Korea, and more. So what can you expect on these screens behind me? Well, how about brand new information on Final Fantasy VII Revelation, introduced by game director Naoki Hamaguchi? Metro 2039 from 4A Games in the Ukraine. Rayman Legends Retold. The Xbox console exclusive Gears of War E-Day.
Ó, exclusivo de Xbox.
Annihilation,
Rayman.
the first ever in-game footage of Warlock Dungeons and Dragons from Wizards of the Coast. And yes, later in the show, we'll have the world premiere first details and in-game footage of a brand new expansion to 2015's Game of the Year winner, The Witcher 3. It's called Songs of the Past.
The Witcher 3.
We also have a little fun in store for you as well.
The Witcher 3 também, top.
Performance of the music from Eugenics, the hit indie game about breeding cats earlier this year. So we got a lot of fun ahead, but let's start things off with a new game announcement. No one is
Pausou aqui o meu feedback.
Successful developers comes something completely different than its past titles. Please enjoy.
Ok, pessoal, vamos lá. Quem que vai começar aí a abertura do show? Também.
Upon the silken paths, malice took root. 10 suns rose on high. And so, as spoken of old, the weavers came forth. Yet spoke not the cause of their coming.
Roiverse? Nossa, mano. Olha isso, cara. Ah, quem? Digno de cinema esses jogos que estão vendo agora, hein? Caraca, velho. Top, hein? Olha isso aí.
How can a few dying embers
Nossa.
ignite the flames of rebellion?
We are not of this land. Here it is not oaths, but lies. Keep things whole.
Show de bola, pessoal. Ô, louco, bicho. Nossa, mano. Top, hein? Olha essas batalhas. Caraca, velho. Todos fell.
Pretty impressive. That was the announcement of Notice Fall from Hoyoverse, an original
Todos fall.
game in which players take on the role of a weaver and step into a world where divine authority has crumbled and order has collapsed. Players must stand as one to defeat mighty mythic beings using close coordination and sharp tactics. Looks very, very cool, and we're happy to kick off the show with that one. All right, we have a lot more to come. Now I'm very happy to welcome back a legend in the esports world, known for her work on League of Legends and Counter-Strike, and the winner of Best Esports Host at the Game Awards. Tonight, though, she's our co-host for O&L for the 3rd year in a row, and you know what? We couldn't imagine doing this show without her. Gamescom, will you please join me in giving a huge welcome to Shocks?
so much, Jeff. It is such an honor to be back here at Gamescom in my favorite city, I gotta say it, Cologne, and seeing all the fans around the world. Now, I cannot wait to see everyone's reactions to what we have in store tonight. And right now, I am very happy to share with you the global announcement of a brand new title in a very well-known franchise developed by Ubisoft Paris. This is Rainbow Six Tactics.
Caraca, hein? Que é esse?
This is it. These tangos are in for a surprise. Take your positions, team. Breaching!
6 on station. Let's show Cares that Rainbow's back.
Go, go, go!
The people behind this, I have seen them before, and they must be planning something bigger.
Send me everything you dig up on the agency bombings. There's no time to waste.
We've contacted Rainbow's former operators.
You just have to choose which ones.
On the floor, now!
Caraca, hein? Bacana essa pegadinha desse jogo assim, diferente, né? Legal também.
We've got active hostiles all around, team. Move fast and stick to cover.
I'm seeing increased activity across all channels.
Want us to put out more fires? We'll put out more fires.
On the floor, now!
Rainbow Six Tactics 2027. Ok.
Rainbow Six Tactics, a new turn-based tactical single-player game set in the Rainbow Six universe. Now, in Tactics, you'll lead a squad of operators on high-stakes missions around the world, combining careful planning, coordinated breaches, and tactical decision-making in every operation. Choose from a roster of 15 unique operators, each equipped with specialized gadgets, abilities, and progression paths that create new possibilities every time you deploy. Rainbow Six Tactics launches in 2027. Okay, almost 20 years ago, Gears of War helped define a generation of Xbox. Tonight we are returning to Emergence Day.
Aí, pessoal, quem estava aguardando aí Gears of War E-Day.
Of the campaign trailer for Gears of War E-Day, including the first look at the Locust leader behind the invasion. From the Coalition, here's Gears of War E-Day, an Xbox console exclusive, launching this October.
Caraca, bicho.
What the fuck are you?
Nossa, mano. Olha esses gráficos, hein, pessoal. Tá lindão esse jogo, hein? E vai ser o jogaço, hein, pessoal. Pra quem curte aí a série. Joguei bastante desses games aí. Acho que eu joguei o 2, o 3 e o 4. O 5 também, joguei o 5. Só que o 5 eu não terminei.
The reports are still coming in, but whatever this is, it's happening all over the city.
Actual monsters are coming out of the ground and ripping my people apart.
And those are my gears out there holding the line.
How do we hold a line against an enemy that can tunnel under it?
We're gears. We fight.
We still have our people. If we can save them, we save Kelowna.
Loss prepares us for what's ahead.
People we love die. We're the ones that keep fighting.
Give him hell, Phoenix. That's the plan.
Come and get some, you goddamn grubs! Eat, sucker!
E é exclusivo, pessoal, o Xbox, dia 6 de outubro de 2026. Exclusivo da Xbox.
Here's the War, October 6th this year. All right, next it's time for Ananta, an epic
Ananta.
open world RPG game from NetEase coming to PlayStation 5, PC, and mobile platforms. 3 years ago, it was revealed here at Gamescom with 2 massive cities. You build your profile and social following as a member of the ACD team. Tonight, we've got your first look at the city of Shangzhou and the types of combat vehicles and minigames you can expect. And yes, news on the release date as well.
Any last wishes?
Still have a mortgage, haven't tracked down my old man yet, still got a bad ticket home. I still got all these memes I haven't sent out yet.
Oh, it's a Nanta! Or it was. Let's go! We're about to make our mark at the ACD.
ACD?
Did they really just go belly up?
I say you go viral first.
Mhm.
And worry about rebuilding the ACD. Get big enough, and the old workers are sure to come back.
What's next?
Lead Master!
What, Master?
Master, you're so awesome.
Heat Master? Heat Master. Who the hell came up with that name?
Yeet Master. You're nothing more than a bad seed who slipped out of a nowhere town.
Enjoy the party, my friend.
This is not yours to take, outsider.
What's going on?
Just you wait. Where am I?
Where do you think?
Wait, I'm back home.
Caramba, hein? Ô, louco. Mundo aberto, parece. Bacana, hein?
Take me with you to sniff out some martial arts masters and let
Da hora, pessoal. Joguinho bonito pra caramba, hein? Olha os gráficos, ambientação aí. E parece ser aí de mundo aberto. Joguinho chinês, japonês. Quem sabe?
Those who pass our trials may witness the lingering within. Can you take it?
You bet. I've dragged entire subway.
Okay then.
Bacana, hein, pessoal? Olha a trilha sonora. Legal também. Bastante diversificada a mecânica do jogo aí.
This is the most expensive view. Wait,
Legal.
why is everyone running off? Am I really that annoying?
Ananta, janeiro 2027, dia 15 de janeiro de 2027 para PC e PlayStation 5, para Xbox não?
February 15th,
Não vi, acho que não.
2027. Now we have so much more Gamescom Opening Night Live coming your way, including a new look at Final Fantasy VII Revelation. But yeah, I know you're waiting for it. But for now, here is a new look at Silent Hill Townfall. Yeah, coming in just a month's time from Konami, Annapurna, and Screenburn in the UK. Let's go.
Vamos lá. Qual o próximo?
Hey, Simon. Listen, I need you to come back to the town and put some things to rest.
What I just saw in that footage, you said we could put things right. That this town would listen to me.
But it's the right thing to do here, not just for them, but for the whole town.
Caraca, bicho.
Then you know what you have to do. But be careful. They're all so angry.
What's going on?
Silent Hill. Top também, hein, pessoal. Silent Hill aí, próximo jogo da franquia. Obo Studio? Que jogo é esse, pessoal? Lindamente esse jogo também, hein? Oxi. Ressonance para todas as plataformas, menos Switch 2, eu acho. Se bem eu vi ali. Temos aqui mais um game de terror, parece. Oxi. Winds of Memory. Cia Remnants. Tô bem, legal. Vamos aqui. Qual que é esse aqui, pessoal? Crimson Desert. Sim. Ainda não tive aí o privilégio de jogar o primeiro jogo. E nenhum da franquia. O jogo é top, hein? Pelos comentários do pessoal e da comunidade. Vou ter que trazer pro canal também. Falta tempo de jogar tanto jogo. Ai, ai. Tinha que trabalhar só com o YouTube, daí sim dava tempo. Olhar 8 horas por dia só de games. Aí sim. Muito bem.
That was Crimson Desert, released nearly 6 months ago, and the developers at Pearl Abyss just keep adding more and more content, including new cutscenes and story moments too. All right, next let's step into the world of Tides of Annihilation, the upcoming fantasy action-adventure game by Chinese studio Eclipse Glow Games. Set in modern-day London and mythical Avalon, you play Gwendolyn, the lone survival of an otherworldly invasion.
Tides of Annihilations.
Of the Round Table. Tonight we've got a brand new trailer which reveals the new voice of Gwendolyn, Angela Sant Albano, who recently played Grace Ashcroft in Resident Evil Requiem.
You have decided?
Tell me the truth. Is there a way to fix this?
The fog has devoured your home, and now it is tearing Avalon apart. Arthur was the only one who could control the fog.
until me.
I know not why you possess his powers, but if you wish to reclaim London, you must harness the fog. Use it to command your spectral knights.
Guinevere. Teach me.
Olha! Caraca, mano. Olha isso. E nesse game rodando a 60 FPS. Filé. Olha. Nossa. Tides of Animalation PlayStation 5 para PC. Não consegui ver o resto.
Beautiful, and if you're interested in wishlisting and learning more about any and all of the games featured at ONL, make sure to check out the Gamescom Steam page. And if you're anything like me, I'm sure you have tons on your wish list and in your cart, but a few more can't hurt, right? The Steam page is available now and being updated throughout the show.
Temos evento da Steam aí.
And now to introduce our
Esse já
next
foi.
game trailer from Turin, Italy, founder and creative director of Unrelated Games, Alessandro Durando.
Thanks, Chucks, and ciao Gamescom. There is a question at the heart of Love Song. What do we leave behind?
Alessandro Durando,
We can be sure anyone will
diretor criativo da Unrelated Studio.
still don't have one. And I genuinely never expect to be here on this stage. So thank you, Jeff and Gamescom, for this incredible opportunity. Just being here already means more than I can put into words. Love Song will take you on a journey to the forgotten echoes of past humanities, where sound is the only language left. You will uncover traces of memory left in stone and sound, building a bridge between what was and what may still come. Here is Love Song.
O que temos aqui? Love Song para PC e Xbox. Steam.
What a beautiful and artistic game made right here in Europe. Thank you, Alessandro, for joining us. One of my favorite moments from last year's TGAs was the announcement of Mega Man's long-awaited return with Mega Man Dual Override from Capcom. Tonight, we've got an exclusive glimpse of new gameplay, along with the introduction of a new character who plans to foil Mega Man's plan to save the world. Take a look.
E teremos novo game aí de Mega Man? Tá brincando? Caraca, velho. Será que vai ser um novo jogo repaginado aí? Mecânicas novas? Caraca, hein? Bonito o jogo, hein, pessoal? Mega Man. Quem das antigas vai curtir demais. Olha. Essa eu não conheço. Twinkle Gear. Olha, o brabo agora. Caraca, velho. Olha só que bonito o jogo. Mega Man Dual Override 2027 para todas as plataformas: PC, Xbox, PlayStation 5. Pragmata, nova skin? Teremos nova skin para Pragmata aí também. Bacana. Pragmata, para quem não assistiu, ainda temos o vídeo, a série de gameplay aqui no canal. Confere ali e deixa o like ali, pessoal. Se gostou de Pragmata, zeramos ele em joguinho curto, game curto e a campanha principal. Eu acho que deu aí umas 15 horas, eu acho, 14, 15 horas bem jogadas.
There are 4 all-new musical stages, like MC Hammer's You Can't Touch This, and tonight we have your first look and listen to another musical stage.
Rayman, Ubisoft. Returns. É? Caramba, hein? Pra quem é dos anos 90 aí também, Rayman de Play 1 aí, quem jogou? Ele quer em 3D? Olha a trilha sonora, cara. Macarena. Rayman. Os Lumons. Bonito o jogo, hein, pessoal? Tá bacana, hein? Apesar de eu preferir o visual clássico lá das antigas, tá bonito também este Rayman. Rayman Legends Retold. Não é Returns, que como eu falei, é Retold.
Rayman will be at the Ubisoft booth this week here at Gamescom, and that's what makes this show so great is that many of tonight's games will be playable to fans who are joining us live in person here in Germany all weekend long. Still to come at O&L, the worldwide reveal of The Witcher 3's new expansion, Final Fantasy VII Revelation, and a performance of the music of Mugenics for the first time anywhere.
E vamos ficando então.
For our next announcement, the developers gave us a phrase to introduce this new IP, but none of the words apparently can be said on stage. So I guess let's just watch a trailer.
Final Fantasy? Será que é? Sim, capaz que não vou conhecer esses pinheiros. Final Fantasy VII? Final Fantasy aí que faz parte da minha infância? É Final Fantasy. Oxi. Eu achando que era, bicho. Tem, né? Não, tá doido? Achei que ia lançar o Final Fantasy já aí. Que isso? State of Decay? Não? Pub, Deadnet. Nossa. Que é isso? Mais um game de terror, bastante games de terror aí. Stranding. Free One console. Once. Caramba, hein? Tá bonito o jogo, tá? Mais um de terror, será? Caramba. Estilo Devil May Cry. Me fez lembrar agora um pouco da jogabilidade. Control Ressonante. Dia 24 de setembro. Control Ressonante. Pré-orders bônus.
There's a grain of truth to old legends.
Qual que é esse?
You're right.
A brachia, 7 feet tall, fangs long as snakes.
A winged beast. Can it be a demon from the depths of hell itself? Oh God. No, no, please, no.
Tá doido.
I gave you a blessing. I hope you enjoy my gift.
None of us has any love for the Brakiri. But this one, he's different. The sun didn't take him.
Night after night. Day after day. I will strike him down.
Your every move sends a ripple. Your every word echoes far. Your every step leads to crossroads. All that remains is for you to choose.
Help me, please. So sorry. No. Very well then. Let's begin.
The Blood of Del Waker, 3 de setembro de 2026. Este ano ainda.
Welcome back, everybody, to Gamescom opening night live. Now, I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan, so I'm very happy to share this world premiere of this next game with you. The gameplay of the forthcoming strategy game, Game of Thrones: War for Westeros, from Australia's Playside Studios.
The Iron Throne stands empty.
Game of Thrones. Mais um aí. The Game of Thrones.
Try to defend yourself.
The fate of Westeros is yours to decide. Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
Yeah. How awesome
Aí.
does that dragon look? You know, I can't wait for this one. So with that now, it is time for a new game announcement from Airship Syndicate, makers of Darksiders Genesis. This is a new self-funded and published indie title where you escape from a failing orbital prison in this gritty sci-fi isometric action thriller. This is Dust Origins.
Eita, o que temos aí agora? Airship Syndicate. Em 2D também, plataforma? Não, 2D só. Caraca. Dust Origins, Oranges.
A new age begins, but the old shadows.
Searching for a pulse. Initializing reality. Loading a 233,000 square meter grid. Activating 1,600 exhibitors. Unlocking more than 1,000 worlds. Global data streams active. Challenging community energy worldwide. Breaking the barrier between screen and reality. Heartbeat restored. Synchronization complete. You are no longer playing. You are logged in. Welcome to the heart of gaming. Welcome to Gamescom.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, Gamescom has
Tudo bem?
officially started now. Let's go! And now we turn to Exodus, a cinematic single-player action RPG from Wizards of the Coast, set in a new, far-future sci-fi universe. In Exodus, you rise from salvager to traveler, discover new worlds ravaged by the effects of time, and search for the key to humanity's survival across the most dangerous reaches of space. Along the way, you assemble a crew of sharp-edged specialists, soldiers, smugglers, mercs, scholars, and awakened animals whose skills and chemistry shape every fight and decision. Tonight, it's time to get a deeper look at Salt, an awakened octopus and mercenary who joins your team. Get a glimpse into who she is, where she comes from, and why she's along for the adventure.
Let's protect our defense!
Eita caramba.
Salt?
Yes.
Figured we could talk, since you're part of the team now.
Why?
Want to understand how you see things, how you operate.
I hunt. You pay. This is agreed.
Well, that answers that. But hey, we're getting to know each other. You local to Persepolis? Or you from somewhere else?
Somewhere else.
Salt. You have a most impressive reputation. We were surprised to hear that you accepted a permanent position with the human team.
You fear me, envy, hate.
I'm responsible for this world, and you put it in danger for your own selfish reasons.
I will join, but I will be paid after, even if Leiden is in danger.
You've been away for a long time. From your planet? From your people?
I miss ocean. Safety. Home. Run, human!
O ano que vem ainda, pessoal. 4/7/2027. Êxodos. Trinta e 7 anos de casa.
Time is our great enemy. But we must always have hope.
Caramba, hein? Parece ter uma história bem marcante por trás desse jogo aí. Legal. Bacana.
There we have it, the long-awaited release date for Exodus. It is coming in April, as you saw, of 2027. Now to give us an exclusive extended first look at the gameplay for the upcoming Warlock Dungeons & Dragons from Wizards of the Coast and Invoke in Montreal, Canada, please welcome the TGA award-winning star of Resident Evil Village, the incredible Maggie Robertson.
Warlock. Ok, vamos ver o próximo. Dungeons Dragons.
Thank you, Jeff, and good evening, everyone. I am so excited to be here. Yeah! All right. Every Warlock's journey begins with a pact.
Maggie Robertson.
For Katri, a seasoned warrior on a personal quest, that pact is made with Tasha, an ancient witch queen and the patron I have the pleasure of playing. Tasha grants her access to forbidden magic, but power always comes at a cost. Tonight, we're revealing gameplay for the first time, showing how Katri wields magic as she explores the world of Darkon. This is Warlock. Let's take a look.
Have your deepest desires come true? Not the one that matters. Can you not do more? More? You still think this is your quest? I have seen your heart's desire. Dark and defiant. And mine. You and I through the Warlock's eye. Raw magic serves us both. Open your eye and see what I see, Warlock. Find raw magic.
Caraca.
What exactly is your interest here? Or is it your patron's interest that guides us?
My curiosity is my own. Do you believe in letting buried things lie?
In my experience, buried things do not lie for long. We are getting closer.
Yes. Closer to what? Scared, watch out.
I see it.
Warlock? Absolutely not.
is it you see?
Raw magic. A means to an end.
Call for rain. Something tells me we're not fleeing from this one.
Not an option skip. What I need is here.
Caramba, hein, pessoal? Temos uma dinâmica de combate aqui de armas corpo a corpo. Também temos aqui bastante magias e poções para usar aí. Jogo bem bacana aí, gráficos bonito. Jogabilidade está bem fluida também. Olha só. Inimigos diversos aí para matar. Caraca. E agora o grandão lá, como é que você vai pegar? Nossa, quanta espada já cravada no bicho. Nossa, pisou em cima, parece. Bacana, Warlock Dungeons and Dragons 2027 para PlayStation 5.
Absolutely amazing. Wow. And now it is time for the announcement of a brand new game inspired by 1001 Arabian Nights, with flying carpets, colossal bosses, and more. It comes from the new NBC Game Studio, which is debuting this game on the Gamescom show floor. Here's 1001 Threads of Mizan.
Ok. Qual que será esse game agora?
Set ablaze by a smokeless flame and fueled by those called to fight.
Tapete voador? Ué, é Aladdin agora? Caramba.
Once the children of Earth and the Jinn flourished, united, until betrayal split their worlds apart. Now the veil is thinning. Two worlds collide
A mãe dos bichinhos.
as they wage a war of vengeance. Yet many stories remain untold. To avoid destruction, we have but one hope. So listen, heed my words. This story begins with you.
Grids of the Museum. Ok. Já na sequência aqui, vamos pro próximo game.
I'll leave it to you to make the dead speak. Nothing and no one will keep me from the truth. Not even the purists. Any leads?
It's just as you surmised. The final clue
Silver
is in that
Palace.
cursed place. If greed comes at a cost, what price would you pay to bring back someone you love?
Caramba. Capcom. Monster Hunter. Outlanders.
All right, welcome back to ONL, and next we're turning to the legendary Metro series and a very special developer, 4A Games, based in Ukraine. Game developers have to build games in all sorts of conditions, but for 4A, the development of 2039 has truly been a challenge to build art in the midst of a real war. To tell us more about their incredible story and journey of perseverance to create Metro 2039, please join me in welcoming to the ONL stage John Block and Pavel Umer from 4A Games.
Metro Exodus 2039. O cara tem um capacete.
Hello, Gamescom. Wow, so many cool announcements already, and we are really proud to be a part of it. Thank you so much.
I'm John Block, executive producer for Metro 2039.
And I'm Pavel Ulmer, co-creative director and audio lead.
Tonight, we are revealing our brand new gameplay trailer for Metro 2039, the next chapter.
John Block, executivo produtor da 4A Games.
Metro has always been a story about preventing war, but now that war is at our doorstep, we have built a story about its consequences and what it takes to survive. The cost of silence, the horror of tyranny, and the price of freedom.
Of course, as always, there's monsters, tunnels, devastated ruins, but Metro to us is about people.
Pavel Ulmer, co-criativo diretor.
What remains of them when the world takes almost everything away?
Creating a game this dark requires a lot of passion, discipline, and a development team that has had to become accustomed to working without peace or regularity. There's enormous care for this universe and the people who believe in it. A key part of this is our own in-house 4A engine, built to fully realize the oppressive world you're about to step into.
We built this game for those who have traveled through Metro before, and for those who are about to enter it for the first time. There's a lot to explore. Your support and love for this world has stayed with us through every stage of development, which was pretty rough, trust me. We cannot wait to share more tonight. And if you're lucky enough to be here at Gamescom, you can go hands-on with Metro 2039 at our booth and take a closer look on a fully wearable replica Spartan helmet. that will be included in our collector's edition. Thank you.
Metro 2039 is not simply a return to Metro. It is a darker, more ambitious, and deeply personal journey, one that will challenge what you know about yourself and what you're prepared to become in order to survive.
So, the tunnels are waiting. The surface is calling. And tonight, we're ready to show you a bit what comes next. Welcome to Metro 2039. Slava Ukraini!
What brought you here?
I'm looking for someone. I need information.
Then you've come to the wrong place. The Novorite spread across the station like a damn plague.
So this is Hunter's bright future. Monsters. And radiation. That's all that's left up there. But this... humans did this. This is Hunter, the leader of the Novorite. The enemy must be destroyed. The Spartans were wolves in helmets. But I'm something worse. The enemy must be destroyed.
Pega.
The enemy must be destroyed.
Metrô 2039. E qual será a data aí de lançamento?
I'm looking for someone. Where is she?
Fevereiro 2027. Ok. Logo aí. Mais
Metro 2039 looks
6
great.
meses,
Hats
7.
off to the team at 4A Games. Okay, now for something completely different. He's performed at the Game Awards and was on stage with us at Summer Game Fest, but now it's time for this person's first appearance on ONL.
Vamos ver o que vem por aí.
Tired of sneaking around just to feel good? Tired of this damn lighter? Of this rain? Of this life? Eat a more sizzle.
Oxi.
More sizzle, less hassle, more high.
Okay, cut! Thank you, Cyrus. That's perfect. Well done.
That is Dr. Cyrus Kane, the big dog, as it were. An entrepreneur and eccentric known for his diverse business ventures. I hope you're feeling hungry, 47.
Man, what the fuck kind of funky music?
Herbalista, Snoop Dogs.
These internet ass DJs.
Play for Free. 27 de agosto de 2026. Este ano ainda.
The Dogfather now coming to Hitman. Next up, the sky is
Hitman.
no longer the limit from NC. This is Ion 2, the sequel to Ion, a new PC MMO built around aerial combat on a massive scale. It launches October 5th this year.
Temos aqui NC Presents. Aeon, Take Flight, outubro 5. A Steam, exclusivo aí de PC, apenas. Legal. E temos aqui agora, chegando no próximo trailer.
Survivors like your people. I know your kind. You think you'll survive and adapt. Reclaim the land. Rediscover the lost technology of the old world. Reunite her people through alliances, through faith. But when words fail, might becomes the law.
Caraca.
Ancient powers divide this land, and their might is far beyond the likes of you. So, will you kneel as my servant? Help me restore America, or burn as my foe. At the end of all things, only one
Afterworld.
survives.
Novo game aí. Pra PC. Steam. Petit Planet.
That was Petit Planet, a cozy galactic life simulation game from Hoyoverse. Here, life unfolds at your own pace. Farm the land, cast a line, comb the shores, or whip up a home-cooked meal. Enjoy slow, fulfilling days on your planet, side by side with your beloved fuzzy neighbors, Shucks. You gotta have the fuzzy neighbors, right?
Of course.
Players can pre-register now on the game's official website, plus the final beta test will be coming soon.
Awesome.
Yes.
But now, we are very excited to have a special musical performance at ONL. Earlier this year, Edmund McMillan and Tyler Glale's cat breed simulation game, Mutagenics, got rave reviews for its gameplay and dark comedy style, and yes, its music. And tonight, we've got the first ever live performance. Please welcome Matthias Bossi, Carla Kilstead, and Jeff Perlman from Ridiculon performing Guillotina.
Eita.
Meine Damen und Herren, während dieser Live-Übertragung kann
Noobs.
keine echten Katzen zu Schaden.
Say you'll be mine, we'll be divine. My paws were made for you, my claws all see what they can do.
Eugenics.
This pussy, oh, she has a little dream. Come let me play. Don't run away. I'll have my way with you, and when I'm done,
Pessoal, vou fazer uma pausinha aqui para ir no banheiro, pegar mais uma água. E fiquem por aqui. Já já estaremos de volta. Show. Não sei se eu deixo rodando a live aí, pessoal. Bloqueio aqui. Vou bloquear. Fazer uma pausa rapidinho.
All this time, I've been holding on so tight, 'cause all that I do was easy to use. So call my time, but you weren't really mine, just something to do. Thought I never knew. No surprise, but nevertheless, I'm still stuck in self-defense. No surprise, but nevertheless, I get lost when I look in your eyes. I just want to be next to your I get lost when I look in your eyes. Do you even learning? Do you even leave now, make your escape. You know the fortune favors the brave. So close, just get away. No surprise, but nevertheless, I'm still stuck in self-defense. No surprise, but nevertheless, I get lost when I look in your eyes. I just want to be next to your I get lost when I look in your eyes. Do you even do you even I get lost when I look in your eyes. I just want to be next to your I get lost when I look in your eyes. Do you even do you even All this time, I've been holding on so tight, 'cause all that I do was easy to use. So
Beleza, pessoal? Já voltamos aqui, já veio o Alien. Já estava passando o trailer e perdemos aí o trailer de Alien. E vamos lá então. Para os próximos.
She wanted to protect you from all the evils of this world, even if it meant losing herself. Everything she did, everything she sacrificed, was to spare you from the nightmare we endured. A force emanated from her, like nothing I'd seen before. Beautiful and terrifying. My greatest ally, and the start of something far worse.
Ok. 666. Akon. Ok, temos mais um gamezinho aqui chegando para Gamescom. Oxi. Caramba, e dá-lhe combo. Ok. Para PlayStation 5 e Steam. Ride Kings. Gigantes do asfalto. Só carga pesada aí, pessoal. Simulador aí de direção. Caramba. Dia 11 de março de 2027. Caramba, para 27 ainda.
Welcome to the biggest gaming playground in the world, where 500,000 people come together to play, connect, and celebrate across Cologne. 1,600 exhibitors.
Mal de Play 5 tinha ali, ó.
Industry, bringing countless games for you to explore and dominate. Get set for Gamescom's unique indie area.
Que
You're in
preguiça.
control of the most creative and unique projects from more than 400 indie studios. And if that's not enough, don't miss Gamescom Awesome Indie Show, our show produced by IGN featuring the hottest new titles from the indie universe. Or become the hero yourself and step into the Gamescom cosplay contest, bringing cosplayers and fans together from around the globe for an unforgettable community experience. Can't make it to Gamescom in person? Visit our website, gamescom.global, and experience all program highlights via our content hub, Gamescom Now. The experts at IGN are gearing up to bring you full days of live streams straight to Twitch and YouTube. Oh, hey, Epi! Crashing the party? Jump into Gamescom Epics on our website and claim your loot. Next up, Gamescom Cares, our initiative for a safer, more sustainable, and inclusive Gamescom. Speaking of inclusive, the Gamescom City Festival is taking over the city with live music for free and all kinds of fun. Gamescom is more than a single event, it's a global family. With Gamescom Dev, Gamescom LAN, Gamescom Asia, and Gamescom Latam, we're unlocking dynamic experiences and connecting gamers worldwide. Welcome to the heart of gaming. Welcome to Gamescom.
Next up, we've got the release date trailer for Stage Tour. Built by veterans of the original rhythm music game era, this game has 90 songs, including artists like the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Radiohead, Olivia Rodrigo, the Rolling Stones, and Muse. Here's a brand new look at Stage Tour.
O que temos aí? Stage Tour. The Stage if were the hero. Olha, bacana. Conic Celis. Stage Tour para todas as plataformas PlayStation 5, Xbox, Nintendo Switch 2 e também para PC. Vamos lá para o próximo anúncio do dia, da tarde, né? Aqui estamos das 16 horas e mais 22 minutos. Temos aí 2 horas e 18 de live. E temos aí táxi. Táxi. Nossa. Crazy Taxi World Tour. Era da SEGA, né? Claro, o primeiro game era da SEGA, das antigas aí. Caraca, que gráfico é esse, maluco? Caramba, hein? Que jogo é esse? Turok? É, né?
The Xenia yearns to unlock the secrets of these savage worlds to unleash the means of humanity's destruction.
Caraca, tá bonito o jogo, hein?
They must be stopped by warriors who will not flinch in the face of the Xenia menace. You are such a warrior, relentless, fearless. You will give no quarter to your enemy. Surrender. No limit to your abilities. The Lost Lands beckon you.
Turok Origins. Ele é, hein? Jogão, pessoal. Caraca, hein?
That's pretty awesome, huh? And right now, we are excited to share with you the debut game from Octopus Panic, a 7-person independent studio founded by veterans of the Halo and Battlefield franchises. It's a new co-op action game that launches later this year. Let's check it out.
Octopus Present. Temos aqui agora The Perfect Dark.
Welcome to the other side of the galaxy. Welcome to your first shift.
All right, let's get this done.
Remember, every resource gets us one step closer to home. New research options just opened up. Some might even help. And watch out for the wildlife. Try not to die.
Let's go!
Uh-oh. Later!
Reações. Ainda este ano, 2026.
Did I just bark at ONL? Yes, I did. That looks awesome! And this next title we're about to see comes from a studio known for creating world-class city building and management games. With this one, they're bringing that expertise and passion into an entirely new setting, inviting players to build a city where everything just clicks.
O que mais temos? Lego? Lego o que dessa vez? Lego Skylines. Para todas as plataformas também. Agora teremos mais um simulador de trem? Ou não? Estou enganado aí. Transporte ferroviário 3. Ah, como é que é esse? Esse é o... Esqueci o nome agora do jogo. Ah, o de bichedo, né? Nossa.
Built with the firepower to clean up the alien mess and the grit to see the job through to the end of the shift. They'll keep the lights on for one more day. The toughest crew on the contract. The last ones to leave the work site. The only crew that gets paid for doing what others won't. This is Exterminate. Punch in, clean up, get paid.
Tá doido? Exterminautas. Bacana. Muitos jogos legais aí, pessoal. Estarão chegando aí nos próximos meses. Haja tempo de gameplay para jogar tudo esse jogo. Temos aqui. Caraca. Ô, louco, bacana, hein? Olha aí. Nossa. Ixi.
I will take what I am owed.
Patch of Exile Full 1.0 Rails. Dezembro, 11 de dezembro de 2026, também para Steam, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X e S.
There was some big news for ONL. Path of Exile 2 1.0 is coming on December 11th from Grinding Gear Games. And next we have some exciting news. The reveal of a classic remake. It's a turn-based strategy game that was first released in 1999. Now beautifully reborn in 3D and faithfully modernized. It is time to journey back to Earthea, Erathia, oh my gosh, command mighty heroes, build spectacular towns, and lead fantastic armies into epic tactical battles once again. Ubisoft presents Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Remake.
Remake? Ubisoft? Qual jogo é?
Erathia is dead. And the enemies of the kingdom are scrambling to feed on its remains.
Arathia must not fall to its enemies! Let us repay them 1,000-fold! For Arathia!
Heroes 3 Off Stage Games.
The realm strains under a gathering storm. Heroes will rise. Kingdoms will fall. Erathia cannot escape its fate.
Um remake, né? The Heroes 3. Não conheço o game, mas quem conhece aí, quiser deixar nos comentários e se já jogou. E como que é a jogatina desse título.
This year, we're putting the following topic in the spotlight: the unique power of the games community to be a force for good and drive real change. Please join me in welcoming a special guest who knows this firsthand, co-owner and business director, Ashley Farkas of Games Done Quick. Hello, Ashley. Welcome to Gamescom ONL. So, tell us about Games Done Quick.
Yeah, thanks, Shox. So, Games Done Quick is all about playing games as fast as possible for a good cause. At every event, we bring together speedrunners from all around the world to showcase incredible runs and raise millions for charity. We are thrilled to bring our live event to Europe for the first time right here at Gamescom. Every donation and sponsorship from the community
Ashley Farkas,
goes directly
diretora, business, diretora,
that supports social
Games Done
engagement
Quick.
and democratic values through gaming culture.
That's incredible. And since 2010, Games Done Quick has raised over $60 million for charity, right? Absolutely amazing. What a great example of how gaming can give back. Ashley, why do you think it is that the gaming community has such a special power to be a force for good and drive change?
So I think games create a space where people show up as their authentic selves, and they connect with others who share those same passions. That sense of community and shared purpose is the foundation for everything. This empowers the community and helps players advocate for great projects like supporting democratic values, healthcare, and global humanitarian aid.
I can't agree with you more, but how can this special power be used even more in the future so that we feel empowered to speak up for what's right?
Yeah, we believe that the gaming community should recognize just how powerful it already is. Organizations like the United Nations already do, and as organizers, it's our responsibility to create meaningful opportunities through community fundraising, local events, or creator collaborations. We're always looking for new ways to connect gaming with causes that matter, and our goal is turning our passion into change that lasts beyond the games we play.
That's a great point. And of course, I have to ask, are there any more examples right here at Gamescom?
Absolutely. There are so many for everyone to see and participate in this week, from charity streams like Loot for the World to life-saving initiatives and the Gamescom Forest, just to name a few. Gamescom is bringing gaming communities together to create a real-world difference.
You're so right, Ashley. There's also Greenpeace, Life Lolly, Deutsche Stammzellspenderdatei, and Médecins Sans Frontières joining this community to be a force for good. Thank you so much for joining us, Ashley. I hope you have an amazing event right here at Gamescom. And of course, go check out all these great initiatives happening here at Gamescom Cares on our website.
Awesome. Thank you, Shocks and Ashley. Last year at TGA, I was very excited to debut the new title from Uppsala, Sweden-based Neon Giant. From the small team behind The Ascent, No Law is an immersive open-world FPS RPG set in the cyber grunge city of Port Desire. And tonight, it's finally time to give you a new look at the game.
Ok, o que temos aqui dessa vez?
What have you heard?
Nobody sees him go in.
Nobody sees him come out.
Good with his hands. Light on his feet.
Dynamite with vacuum cleaners.
Uhum.
Come on, we can handle one freaking gardener. He's a ghost. Bulldozer.
Temos um game meio estilo futurista. Meio que cyberpunk. Nossa.
A lot of stories about how you operate, gardener. Are they all true?
Bonito o jogo, hein? Nolan. Que isso? Projeto Zeta para PC.
그날의 공기를 기억한다. 세계의 운명이 뒤바뀐 그날을. 시공간을 찍고 나타난 미지의 함선이 하늘을 덮자 전 세계가 숨을 멈췄다. 시간을 건너온 세 명의 사도들은 다가올 절망의 미래를 경고했고 그들이 건네준 인류의 희망은 거대 기업 아니마 그룹의 탐욕에 의해 변질되고 말았다. 사도의 예언대로 검은 물질과 함께 대항마 뷰에르가 강림했다. 인류의 혈관 속에 잔혹한 시한폭탄이 돌기 시작했고 나도 예외일 순 없었다.
전방 좌우 확보 클리어. 내부 상황 확보. 전전 위험 없음.
우리의 미래에 아직 구원이 남아있을까?
Cinder. Para PC também.
TGA, we revealed Anúncios from Frictional Games in Malmo, Sweden, the spiritual successor to Soma. The game stars the incredible Stellan Skarsgård. And now we've got your first look at gameplay as the protagonist comes across a horrific experiment where a body's consciousness has been transferred to a server of rats. It's one of the many experiments in the game, narrative puzzles where your moral choices affect the outcomes of the mission, as well as the rest of the narrative.
Ok.
When I was 5 years old, I was very sick. But somehow, my dad did the impossible. Whatever that miracle,
Jogos aí no espaço. Muito minha cara.
pushed him away.
Kepler. Gosto bastante.
Crombie, do you hear me?
Word of caution. Crombie's experiments can be active right now. Delicate style.
Hey, please! I need to talk to you.
Caralho.
That's it. My savior.
Shh.
Hello?
Oh, thank the fates. Someone came.
What is this? What are you?
There are some notes on the whiteboard to guide you to it.
Bizarro, bicho.
Okay. You said
I assure you there is no mind. Please proceed. No! No! My body! No!
Ontos. Muito bem. Temos aqui o nosso próximo game. Bonus Land 2, Panda Circus, 27/4/2027. Muitos jogos para o ano que vem aí já anunciados.
That was Pony Island 2 Panda Circus, described as a voyage through time, myth, divinity, and video games. All right, now it is time for some animal combat. I guess we had a little bit before with that Gravhounds, right? A lot of animals tonight. From China-based TI Games comes Zoopunk, a 3D diesel punk action RPG starring a playable, get this, rabbit, rhino, and chipmunk. I know. Tonight we have the first look at Zoopunk's squad-based combat systems, including the potential fourth hero. There's another animal, Shocks, who fights with a long blade.
There's even more. That's not all. You'll also want to keep an eye out for the marmot and otter bosses too. Witness the wild world of Zoopunk.
De games. Opa, vamos ver aí o que temos.
Ready? Let's go save the world.
No. I'm gonna smash this rotten world into pieces.
We're about to risk our lives here.
Is this the only way across?
Bratton, toss me there.
Bonito game, hein? Carismático também, por sinal.
Win it already. You can't even beat the rabbits.
Hands off, Tracy! Enough!
Joguinho engraçadinho aí. Em meio a tantos jogos mais de terror. Bastante, diga-se de passagem, né? Bastante jogos aí de terror sendo lançados aí para os próximos meses. Zoopunk. Legal. Tem um ratão no meio.
This
Caraca, velho. Do Punk para PS5, não consegui ver para quais consoles ia sair. Mais um game aqui. Recolher lixo. Decoração. Histórias de fantasmas.
Okay. Musical horror renovation game from Bristol, England-based Friday, Sunday. We have some big reveals still to come, but first the announcement of a new game set in a vibrant world with amazing creatures. This is Roko Kingdom, a new open-world multiplayer creature collecting RPG.
Vamos lá pro próximo? Mais um game aí. Bem bonitinho, por sinal, esse daí também. Pokémon? Não. Closed Beta Test Roko Kingdom. Já acabou. Vamos pro próximo aqui, de tiro. Ok, acho que já estamos aí finalizando o evento. Agora são 10:05. O evento aí teria duração mais ou menos de 2 horas. Acredito que começou às 3, 4, 5 horas, às 17 horas. Estará encerrando aí. E ainda faltam alguns jogos que não foram mostrados, né? Fable não apareceu ainda, né? Fable... Final Fantasy VII. Acho que não apareceu também. Ou já apareceu? Apareceu sim. Só Fable não veio ainda. Defiante, Hillsong No. Vamos lá pro próximo. Qual é esse daqui? Terai? NFC Presents. Temos mais um aqui. Eita, tiro em primeira pessoa. Caramba. Bacana, hein? Desde sangue eles soltam cubinhos. Sabe, para agradar o público menor. Tá aqui online, será? Bacana também. Nossa. Like your G.
Okay, now I'm happy to welcome to the O&L stage a man who closed out Summer Game Fest with an epic reveal. Please join me in welcoming to the stage my good friend, the Final Fantasy VII Remake Series Director, Naoki Hamaguchi.
Chegou! Opa! Vamos ver então. Tão aguardado aí.
Hello everyone. My name is Naoki Hamaguchi and I'm the director of Final Fantasy.
Naoki Hamaguchi.
Thank you.
Square Enix.
It's great to be back at the Gamescom to give you a glimpse of what my team is working on. What will you see in this brand new exclusive trailer so-called Weapons? Massive creature, the Cloud and his team of legendary heroes will face in the final chapter of their epic journey. Final Fantasy VII Revolution will deliver an unforgettable experience in a world without boundaries, and will be available PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch 2, Xbox XS, and PC in spring 2027. Thank you so much for all your support and excitement.
Let's move.
É. 7 aí é um dos meus preferidos.
My fellow citizens, we are assailed on every side by the enormous meteor that looms over our heads, and by towering monstrosities termed weapons, like the one that made landfall outside Midgar. But I know that we will rise to every challenge and show heaven and earth that it is we who reign supreme.
FIFA. E os brabo.
Weapons are guardians of the planet, right? The planet sees us as another threat to her well-being, and rightfully so.
You call them planetary warriors.
Ruby Weapon.
But I call them weapons of mass destruction.
Caraca.
Taking down weapons, hunting materia. Way overdue for a day off.
Once we've got a future to fight for, nothing will stop us.
Ready? Aim! Fire!
We'll finish this together.
Revelations, Final Fantasy VII. Quando? Em 2027.
Final Fantasy VII Revelation looks truly epic, and we don't have to wait long. The game comes out next spring for all platforms at the same time. All right, we have one last game for you tonight at O&L, an update on a legendary RPG franchise that won Game of the Year at the Game Awards.
Era o último, será? Tem mais algum ainda pra vir? Tem? Ah, deixaram pro final. The Witcher 3.
Never chose to be a witcher. Fate chose for me.
Remaster. É um remaster, pessoal. Não é um remake. Tem diferença aí. É que o jogo era bonito, né? Agora vai ficar melhor ainda. Com a nova geração aí.
You can't just step off the path.
Pacotes de expansão.
You're one for life. And there's never an ending that's not also a new beginning.
Free upgrade? Ok. Eu acho que eu tenho ele em versão digital. The Witcher 3 tenho sim. Tenho que dar uma olhada na minha biblioteca de games.
Didn't say I was afraid. Garden demands blood, so we'll give it blood.
Mais um pacote de expansão novo. Muito bem.
That's right. How about that? Free upgrade, free remaster. All right. Well, now joining us to talk all about the Witcher 3 news, please welcome the level design.
Estamos aí quase 17 horas.
Miles Toast.
Mais um? Caraca, hein? Vamos ver o que vai encerrar aí. Acho que já tá no finalzinho, hein? Quase 2 horas aí de evento. Acho que é o último bloco agora. Quase 17 horas da tarde, horário de Brasília.
Oh wow! So you can tell that the team definitely poured their hearts into this one, right? And it's a huge privilege for me to stand here and represent
Miles
them.
Toast,
Thank you for the
Level
trust,
Design, Load, CD Projekt Red.
Secondly, features, right? So my favorite one is the visuals. That's new textures, updated rendering, advanced path tracing, foliage, you name it. Geralt has never looked as good, even after all those years of retirement. And then the other thing, definitely combat. It's more modern, smooth and precise. We updated camera, the targeting system, you know, added new animations, and what I like a lot, new finishers. And then last one, Witcher 3 is a full-fledged RPG, right? So we completely revamped the ability system to give players more options.
Well, it's a lot of stuff, as you saw in the trailer, only a month away. Let's move on now to Songs of the Past, which is a wild idea in and of itself. A new expansion for an 11-year-old game. What inspired you guys to build this?
Yeah, it's super cool. So we had this idea for one more story with Geralt for a while, but we couldn't quite figure out how to fit it into our busy schedules, right? Luckily, our friends from Fool's Theory came around and they hired a bunch of old veteran Witcher 3 developers, including my mentor, Peter Jelenser, and here we are today.
Wow. Well, that's so cool. Now, you mentioned obviously Geralt's back, but he has a new weapon. It looks like in the trailer, sort of looks like a chain that he sort of throws out, right?
Yeah. So this is Geralt's last adventure before we pass the torch on to Ciri, and we wanted to go out with a bang. So this chain is a weapon that is new in the game, but many people, perhaps hardcore Witcher fans, will realize that this is a weapon we first showed in the Witcher 1 intro. And we will talk about that and many more things here at Gamescom, so please kindly come by our booth or watch our Red streams that will happen every day.
That's right. I know you have an extended demo that these fans will get to see at the booth. Tell us a bit about, everyone wants to know the content of the expansion, the new region, Letten. Who inhabits it? What lurks below the surface?
So Letten is a whole new, unique region that has a unique identity like the other regions in the game. It is filled with quests, new monsters, adventures, and exploration, just like the things that Witcher fans love. But it's an almost uncannily idyllic place that, however, has a dark secret lurking just underneath the surface. And as it is a Witcher game, this kind of secret requires a true professional Witcher to solve.
Well, good thing we got one of those. All right, well, I imagine we can expect all the upgrades we heard about for the remastered. That will roll across all the expansions, including Songs of the Past?
Absolutely, yes.
All right, awesome. Well, I love the idea that you guys are doing this. And one last thing I wanted to ask you about. You have some news for people about the other expansions as well, right?
Yes, so this is super cool. I can say today that tonight, both of our previous expansions, Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine, will be free for everyone who owns the base game. And this is a great opportunity for, yeah, right?
Just giving away all the free stuff tonight.
It's the coolest part of the job, I guess. So, and this marks a great opportunity for people who have perhaps only played the base game, right, to jump in with the improvements from the remaster update and get a whole lot of stuff for free before we ship the Songs of the Past sometime next year.
Wow. Well, I got to say, a lot of amazing Witcher news today. Thank you very much, Miles, for joining us, and we'll see you at the booth.
Thank you.
All right, Miles from CDPR. Congratulations. All right, and that is going to do it for ONL 2026, but this is just the start of Gamescom week, so stay tuned for news and updates throughout the weekend. And of course, we will see you again on December 10th, live in Los Angeles for the Game Awards 2026, where we will celebrate the best of the year.
10 de dezembro, próximo evento.
What's next with a lot of brand new game announcements and surprises from the world's top game development studios. It's been another great opening night live, and before we go, of course, we got to bring out my incredible co-host tonight, Shocks. Come on back out, Shocks.
Thank you.
Didn't you do such a great job?
Thank you so much, Jeff. Thank you so much for having me once again, and what an amazing show.
Third time's a charm. We're just going to have to keep bringing you back. I hope all you guys have an amazing Gamescom.
Let's go.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Bye. Thank you so much. Good night.
Thank you so much. É isso aí, pessoal. Vamos ficando por aqui. Se você gostou aí dessa cobertura, deixe seu like. Inscreva-se no canal para não perder as próximas coberturas dos eventos. E também segue no canal aí que temos gameplay dos últimos lançamentos. Acabamos aí de finalizar a campanha de Assassin's Creed, Black Flag Resynced. E já começamos aí Mortal Shell 2, o meu primeiro Souls-like aí da vida. Nunca joguei esse gênero. E estamos aí, acompanhe-nos pelo canal. Valeu, tchau, tchau. Muito obrigado aqui do Minuso, esse humilde criador de conteúdo que vos fala. Valeu e até o próximo vídeo.